Here we go. Right. Good day, everyone, INDSOLE crew across the world. Thanks so much for joining us today. Kyle and Kai here. We're excited to give you a presentation on our 2024 line. This year we decided that video would be a better format to do this in because you have so many people in different time zones. Because as you know, we work with countries all across the world, and all of us together are, united as Team INDSOLE. Very happy and thankful to have everyone. Today we just wanted to kind of go over the 2024 product editions and show you firsthand our new catalog and zine, and talk about the products one by one. So when you're out selling, you're more informed and can just do a better job at selling and kind of giving the full story. Without further ado, let's dive into the product. Kai's going to start it off by talking about the catalog and the shoot vibe and the improvements to the product.
Hey guys, yeah, thanks Kyle. Great to be with you again here for SS24. Hope SS23 is going well for you. So this year we worked with a creative director named Steve Goro. He used to be creative director at Insight surf brand, and he was also creative director at Billabong. There for a while, he led the Andy Warhol and Basquiat collections with Billabong. But where Kyle and I really fell in love with his work was back in the day with Insight. He used to create some great campaigns and some great product with Insight. So we were really lucky to be working with him on the creative side of things. And he came up with this concept called change. And you'll see it there with the 4 as the A and the 3 as the E. We'll be making some little merchandise for our stores in Indonesia, and hopefully to get you guys some as well, just to wear and represent the brand. But yeah, the concept is really, how we do things with the responsible manufacturing, creating change in the manufacturing process, and the idea of sustainability and recycled product, and trying to create some ripples in the marketplace through our product at INDSOLE, and really the sandals being that avenue where people can dive in and start learning more about making a change. And again, we're highlighting the fact that we're B Corp and that we're 1% for the planet. And this year our shoot was over 2 days in Bali with some great people in Bali, some of our friends. Here's Jared Mel, friend of the brand and great surfer. And the idea was to dive into more relatable and be able to see yourself wearing the product in this year's catalog.
Yeah, so it's kicking it off product wise. You have the essentials, which everyone knows is kind of the bread and butter of our line, and kind of the backbone of the company and our sales. It's our top selling product is the flip-flops, especially in black, leaf, and shore, kind of our 3 iconic colors there. This season, we've also gotten a lot of interest in the rust and the soil light. As we mentioned and made a change with last year as well, our sea salt will always have a sea salt sneaker sole on it going forward. We have some new additions with the color combos, and here's one that I'm holding up here. This one's really nice with an olive strap on the sea salt footbed.
Yeah, and we've got some updates to the footbed, as you've noticed with some of the SS23 product as well, but it will be fully in SS24, where we have 2 millimeters added to the footbed. And we have a new manufacturing partner that has just a softer EVA foam. So we still keep our same 30% recycled foam mix, 30% natural rubber, and 40% new EVA, but it's just a lot more cushy and comfortable, as well as 2 millimeters higher, thicker on the footbed. So it's just a much better product, and we'll talk more about the advantages of their new manufacturer with our minimums, and which will be great for private label business.
Yeah, just from our early responses with the product, we found that people are really loving the new soft and squishy footbed. And, it's just kind of us, giving the market what it wants and what it's been asking for, which is just more comfort all the time. So that kind of leading us into our next product category here, which is new this year, the Easy Living Sandal. Again, through an interesting time economically throughout the world, we felt it was a good opportunity for us to bring in a more price point sandal that could be a volume piece. So the idea behind the Easy Living collection is for you to be able to take this sandal to any retailer in your region and really go for, those majors or larger accounts that are going to do some serious volume. Because what we have here is basically the most economical sandal in the world at the price point. There is no sandal with as much eco or recycled ingredients in it at this price point, as far as we know. Kai, do you want
Yeah,
to talk?
the strap is a 100% recycled nylon strap, and that's an embroidery that you'll see on it. Again, we worked with Steve on this new logo, and it's really made for this easy living range. So it's, again, we've got your recycled outsole, you've got your 30% recycled footbed, and then you've got your 100% recycled strap. So between the strap and the nylon thong, that's a 100% recycled piece right there.
Yeah, so we're super excited about this one. It's definitely going to be a winner. And like we said, this one you want to show to your majors, your big accounts. It's also going to be our go-to for collaborations and private label business. We can customize anything in our line, but this Easy Living sandal is going to be really good for collabs or for big private label deals. Cruising along here into the slide category, which not a ton of development in the slides from what I can tell for this year. Last year we added a Dream Cloud comfort liner underneath the strap, and that's made a huge difference in the comfortability and also the lack of returns. We get rarely any returns or any complaints on the slides anymore with the new comfort liner sole or under the strap. They're super comfy and of course waterproof.
Yeah, and then again, we got the new color combos, and you'll be seeing this, throughout the line, where we've updated the yellow. We're calling it honey. We've got a new orange color, calling it mustard, and then a purple that we're calling purple haze. Mm-hmm. Oh, and then the new green we're calling olive. So it was a toss up between army and olive, and we went with calling it olive.
All right, moving along here. Another thing I'll mention is that we just came back from a trade show, and this lavender color combo, lavender with purple on strap got a lot of attention. Seemed that the girls really like that purple color combo. Heading into the cross, which has also been a staple, right now, as you know, we have 4 of these colors on screen in the line, which is black, sea salt, soil light, and rust. We decided to kind of trim back the color offering so we didn't have too much and we could just be sure that everyone bulked up on the best sellers rather than spreading yourself too thin. But we added in those 2 color combos.
Yeah, we don't see those 2 color combos being, a great draw. A lot of the orders will probably be in those first 4 colors, the black, soil light, sea salt, and rust. But we just wanted to add some pop and some color to bring some attention to it.
Yep. Moving into the platforms here. Platforms here in 2023 have been really solid. I mean, we've definitely done quite a bit of volume with our platform business, and we've had specific retailers that just been reordering it over and over. We have in the US, for example, we work with madewell.com, and they've been selling the platforms and now expanding the line based around that. Kai, are there any product?
Yeah, No, it's just again the similar thing where we added those colors as a pop piece, and we have improved the platform. It is a better combo of a sturdy base and a softer upper, a softer footbed. So it's a better sandal than it was last year.
Okay. Next, a piece that we are very excited about. This is a collaboration with Hand Up. So Kai, maybe talk a little bit about Hand Up.
Yeah, so those that have been with us for a little while now remember this product for SS21, and we were a little bit worried about the rattan on the top breaking basically, but we found that it's been over a year, 2 years now that we've had this product on the shelves, and it sold out real quick. And I've wore my pair for 2 years, and the rattan held up. So we decided that it's time to bring this back and potentially have this in our line forever moving forward. Not only is it a great looking product, but it's got a great story. Hand Up is an organization from Borneo, the island of Kalimantan, or from Kalimantan, the island of Borneo, in Indonesia. Kalimantan is the Indonesian part of the island. Borneo also has a part of Malaysia in it, and is also contains Brunei. That's the island of Borneo. But anyway, this product comes from a tribe up in the rainforest of Borneo and Kalimantan that takes about 14 hours to get there. Now, what they're trying to do is preserve this art form, because a lot of the people of Kalimantan are going to work for organizations that are rainforest deforestation companies. So either palm oil or timber or just burning the rainforest. So in theory, if you keep these people employed by growing this art form globally, you can start depleting the amount of people that are going to work for this rainforest deforestation type of jobs. So the black part of the rattan is actually that tan part of the rattan is the natural, and the black part goes and is buried in the ground for 3 days to get that color. So it's buried with ashes, berries, and different herbs to get that black color. So it's a great all natural product, and it's also an upscale product. It's priced a little higher than our normal models on the flip flop, slide, and cross.
Yeah, Kai, how long does it take for an artisan to weave, the material that's on,
Yeah.
say, one pair of those?
Yeah, so to get the material from order date to our factory is 2 months. So I'm not sure on the exact date that a single piece is around 3 meters by 1 meter. And I think what they do is they kind of go in between, so they might get bored with one piece and then go to the next. So in all, it takes around 2 months to get the piece to from order date to our factory. So
Yeah,
it's a lengthy process.
Yeah, this is a very specialty product. You really want to be thinking about your kind of, mid to higher end boutiques, to pitch on this product. It's very special. It has a lot of stories within it. And, we as a brand want to do the best we can to tell these stories and, and make some nice POP to go aside from the product, which probably would be displayed best on a shelf at a boutique or a really nice retailer. So again, this is really special stuff, and look forward to answering any questions you have about this product.
Yeah, and if you have more, questions or want to dive into who Hand Up is and and what exactly this product is and how it's made, yeah, please reach out. I'm always kai@indosole.com to learn more about this product and the organization.
Yeah, cool. So now we're heading into the adventure here, and one of our advisors over in Bali named Cedric has this really rad vintage Land Rover that he let us borrow for the photo shoot, which was clutch. It's pretty cool. the Adventure is a new model in a collaboration with a company called Hijack. We've just launched it this season and really still kind of working through the development of it, but the reaction to it has been very strong and the sell-through at retail has been good so far. There's been some modifications to it for 24. Kai, do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, so the straps were a little bit too long this year. That's definitely one of the things we improved first. And then secondly, the the support piece, we've added another layer, so that's going to be a little bit stronger, and it's also the same recycled PU that we use on our essentials and our slide and our cross. So all the color matching is much more in line this year. And then thirdly, what we think is the coolest new feature is the removable back strap. And so what that allows you to do is sort of have it be more like a Birkenstock model or a slide where you can just slide in and out of it. It's a much easier sandal to wear around town, or around your house or in your neighborhood. And then also post camping, that's also was a real big feature that people were talking to us about at the outdoor retailer trade show, that a lot of outdoor enthusiasts really liked about this model, was that they were able to take off the strap, the back strap, and just cruise around the campsite that day. And then what we really built this model for is cruising around, say, Italy, or going to see the Colosseum for the day if you're a tourist. So it's travelers and tourists alike. And really, we didn't build it for the hiking enthusiasts, but potentially it can be for that as well. But definitely for your post hike, take off that heel strap, and you've got a comfortable sandal. And Kyle, I mean, you wore it the whole trade show, right?
Yeah, I mean, I wore it 3 days at the trade show, and usually, if you do 3 days on your feet with 12, 14-hour days, like your feet are killing you, right? But these were as comfortable as a sneaker. What I found is that after a couple days of wearing mine, my feet really kind of like molded into them, and they almost like feel like they're a part of you. They get extremely comfy. The big arch support and the double stack or whatever you call it, thick foam is really key. And I also like the fact that, as a product, it really kind of bridges the gap between, an adventure type sandal and going out kind of fashion piece. So, I mean, it's definitely, you can ride a bicycle with this and feel pretty comfortable. And then you can also, wear it with jeans, or if you're a girl, wear it with a dress.
Yeah, and that midsole that you're referring to is, so we've got a midsole and then we have the footbed. And just for further info, when we get to the private label side of things, that midsole can be any color. So we can mix and match those different elements of this sandal. And you'll see, if you can just go back, Kyle, you'll see we really did that on this middle upper piece. So we've got a soil footbed, we have a black back heel strap, and then we've got leaf side supports and the leaf upper strap, and then we've got that new olive front strap. So it's just really, there's a lot of elements to play with. And again, that removable back heel strap, there's potential that we'll even sell those on their own at some point, just to add a little bit of custom feature and some little, just kind of cool, make it your own type of ability.
Yeah. I'll also add that, at the trade show we just came back from at Outdoor Retailer, girls were going wild over the purple haze, the purple combo. And then you also got the honey olive was very strong. So strong that somebody stole the sample out of our trade show booth.
Well, they also they stole the sea salt olive as well.
Yeah. Yeah. So, so
Which
keep
is
an
a
eye
good
on your
sign.
samples because these are hot. All right, so cruising right along here. Lastly, another partnership, and one that's been really strong here in 23, which has been released in honestly, the product is sold faster than I anticipated, at least here in the US online and at retail. Uh, the feeling of the Pable is like a super premium kind of high end feel and really unique. And when you tell people the story that it's all 100% recycled textile, they seriously flip out. So we wanted to take this technology to the next level this year and expand the offering. And as you can see, into adventure. Kai, what do you want to tell them about Pable?
Yeah, no, they're just an up and coming, really, future forward. They fit right in with our idea of change. Um, they take all the textile waste from their region right now in Surabaya, but they're growing, and they've got a lot of momentum. And we're really one of the first companies to partner with them, so we're really helping pioneer them as a brand. And so they're really, apt and ready to work with us. So they're a really great partner, and we really see them, as well as the Hand Depth that we were mentioning earlier, as partners for the brand moving forward. Really, and out there every year. So we'll be continuing to develop and work with them. Now they are also are investing into their technology. So we'll continue to keep you updated on the ability of their ability to make different fabrics. And really what we're trying to develop with them moving forward is 100% recycled textile cotton canvas, which we will then offer into tote bags as well. But we'll keep you updated on that. They're not quite there yet. They're still investing in some new machinery to recycle some of this textile waste.
Yeah.
But
Last thing I
that being
mentioned about
said, yeah, the offering this year is better than ever. They keep improving their ability to make yards of their recycled textile cotton, and it's all Tanun fabric. It's all hand loomed, and it's just a really, really great and comfortable product.
Yes, for sure. Again, kind of like the Hand Up product, it's great for your mid to high level boutique, kind of the nicer stores that would be willing to tell its story and probably display it on a shelf. This product is super special, and we're always happy to custom design POP or story info that we can have up and next to the product. Because if you haven't noticed on our website, we have an infographic that shows the full process of not just the material regeneration by Pable, but also the dyeing process where it's natural dyeing, natural indigo and the ketapong leaf. Obviously the sea salt is just a raw natural without a color additive. And again, these are super special. The Adventure X with the Pable material is our highest end product this year. So this will be the highest price point product we'll be offering.
Yeah, and all the natural dyeing is done in Bali, FYI.
Nice. Just to kind of round out the catalog, as our benchmark is the recycled tire technology. Recycled sneaker tech will stay in the line, but we don't have its own sneaker sole collection this year, but rather still featuring colored soles on various areas. So whenever you see a non-black sole, any color but black, that's sneaker sole tech. So that will remain, and that will be evident on the hang tags. Yeah, and then lastly, we want to focus more about on people, on good humans that we work with, people that are making change. These are the elements that make the brand feel more warm and more approachable, and more like a family. So here's some of the people we work with, and this is ever growing. If you know anyone that you might be a great addition to INDSOLE and representing the brand, we're always open to hooking that person up or talking to them. And that's about it. So oh yeah, lastly, on the back side of the catalog is a QR scan code that goes direct to our wholesale B2B. And that should be handy. We have a program for you, and please feel free to reach out directly with any questions or to have a one-on-one phone call anytime.
Yeah, we'd love to go through this, you know, with you individually or as a group. Again, if you have any, you know, desire to do that or have any further questions on the product, please, yeah, reach out anytime about specifics of the product or the organizations we work with or the people we're working with. Really love to you know, expand your knowledge base of the brand, because we've put a lot of hard work into making sure that it's relatable, and we've got a good community involved, as well as some really, you know, great products and some great partners and suppliers that we work with. Lots of stories to tell. And Kyle, were you going to go through private label or?
Oh yeah, well,
Or
we'll just kind of lastly mention that, you know, as a reminder that everything in our line can be customized. We're putting, you know, quite a bit of emphasis on collaborations and private label opportunities this year because there's such a great opportunity and they're typically in volume. So what we believe is that the technologies that we've created and the recycled elements and the environmental aspect of our brand and our product should be shared. It should be shared with other people out there that want to have a, you know, a piece in it, you know, either an extension of their already existing footwear line, or if they're an apparel line and they don't have a footwear, we can expand their business by adding a, you know, a sandal line onto it. So we always encourage you to kind of reach out on your own and have those conversations. We're always here to help you along with the process, but please be thinking about the big picture and collaborations and private label business for companies, for nonprofits, for other brands, universities. There's so much opportunity out there.
yeah, key retail stores.
Yeah, and our MOQ is lower than it used to be, right? So Kai, 200.
Yeah, we're actually at 100 per SKU right now. So before it was a little bit complicated because it'd be 600 per SKU and then 1,000 per color. Well, we've got that down, especially if you're doing something within our color range, you can get down to 100 pairs per SKU. So, and that can be customizable. So on the essentials, you can do different lasers, you can do different prints. On the easy living, you can do different embroideries to match logos or designs. And then on the footbed, you've got different parts. You've got the sole that can be customized. You've got the footbed that can be customized. So there's a lot of different options. Let us help you through that process, because we've just done quite a few now, and we know what kind of is possible, isn't possible, and kind of what the customers are looking for. So
right. Yeah, I mean, what we tell our team all the time is, you know, let us help you close the deal. I mean, the first step is, you know, qualifying the customer, getting their logo and an idea of what they want to do, and then, you know, you can have our graphic artist Zachy, who's awesome, will make you a custom presentation and we'll send it back to them, and then we schedule a call and we go through it, and that's how it goes. So yeah, I think that's about it. You know, just want to kind of give a quick, you know, run through everything so it's in your mind, and then develop some questions, and then please reach out individually and let us know how we can help.
thanks, guys.
Thank you.